Guh. Hello.
Guh. Howdy.
Guh. Howdy.
Howdy.
Howdy. Sorry, I'm getting really into it. Excuse me. Hi. Hello,
Hi.
everyone. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to the party. Hi. Hello. Howdy. Do you guys like Gura's hat?
Tongs and dongs, everybody.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes. The
It's
iconic
my
one.
new life motto. It's the only thing that matters. Tongs and dongs.
I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, that you gotta appreciate the sweet things in life, like tongs and thongs, for example.
Taste of the highest caliber, yes.
I would say so, especially considering where we're going. You know,
Where are we going?
we're going to the south. Maybe we're
Oh.
going somewhere. We're going somewhere where it's like, I don't know, pretty rural. So I mean, it makes sense. You might see something like this. You know, because people have interesting tastes sometimes.
In the South.
In the South, which is
Big in the
hey,
South.
hey, now listen, that ain't no insult because your boy has spent some time in the South. I think I've said this before.
Oh, really, have you?
Yes, Reapers, we all have done some time in the South. Okay, listen, we've all done a little time. We've all done a little
Mandatory time in the South.
in the South. As a Reaper, you have to do some time in the South. It's required if you want to graduate Reaper school. Yes. It's a requirement. That's why I've been the sheriff before. All of you saying, "Oh, Callie Sheriff." Yes, I've been the sheriff before.
Oh my god, it's all making sense now.
I have an extensive history in the South. So that's why I'm very excited about today's tutorial. Oh man. It's gonna be quite the ride. I have some
I'm so
fun things.
excited for this ride. Yes, fun things planned, yes?
I would say so. I mean, fun depending upon, I guess, your definition of the word fun. What I mean by that, well, you'll just have to wait and see. You'll just have to wait and see.
Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yes. So some general. I'm excited too. I also drank some coffee. This is a nice time to stream. This is the only time it
Callie.
will be like this. Yeah.
I can tell you're excited. You're gripping that book really hard.
Yeah.
Got the vice grips on.
Yup. It might break. It might just break, and then we can't play the game anymore. So I'm gonna be extra careful. Yeah. Leave it to me, though. Now, there are a couple things I want to mention beforehand. Just so you know, when playing the game, you can either speak as Scout, or you can just say, I roll to do this, I investigate this, or you can say Scout investigates this, Scout does this, etc. Up to you, really. Free reign, say whatever you want, whenever you want, and we'll just see where the story takes ya. You know, nothing is impossible, by the way, unless you're trying to like go to space from your backyard with like a rocket that you built with like one success.
I can do it.
You can try. You can try to do
I
it.
can do it.
You can.
I can do it twice.
No
Want to see?
No guarantees. All right, if you want to roll to go to space, Gura, I'm gonna need you to look at your character sheet real quick, and I'm gonna ask you to roll a crafting and dexterity roll. To first craft the rocket. So go look at your character sheet. So are you gonna roll to go to space, Gura?
Are we actually gonna do that?
I mean,
It's
yeah,
like a
sure.
test
We need to
roll?
do a test roll, yeah. So,
Oh, absolutely.
all right, cool. Let's roll to go to
Okay.
space.
Go into space.
Go into space. Right, first, you gotta craft the rocket. So we need a crafts and dexterity roll to craft the rocket.
Crafts and dexterity. How do I do it?
So go ahead and take a look at your character sheet.
Okay.
And first, go see how many dexterity dots you have.
I got 2.
Great. Now go ahead and take a look at your crafts area, your crafts skill. How many dots do you have in crafts?
4.
4? Okay. So what's 4 plus 2?
6.
Gotcha. All right. Roll 6d10 and I will roll that for you. So we're rolling 6 dice, 6 10-sided die. Okay? So here we go.
Yes.
All right, we've got 1 success. Just as I mentioned, you're trying to go to space with a one success roll. So Gura, just so you know, when you roll a 10-sided die, if you get an 8, a 9, or a 10, those are counted as successes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So, in any situation, to accomplish what you want to do, you at least need to get one success. But the degree of the success, like how good the success is, depends on how many you have. So you succeeded. You got one success. That's good. You made the rocket. But
we made... Oh, no celebration yet?
Well, you see, you made the rocket, but it's not the best rocket. You made a rocket, but
what is it held together with duct tape?
I mean, yeah, it'll fly, but will it carry a person? I don't know. It'll probably take a long time to build a rocket that carries a person, but we don't have a ton of time. So we're going to try and blast you off in this rocket that you got with one success that's held together with duct tape. So, in order to pilot this here rocket, I'm actually going to have you roll your dexterity and drive. So, how many points in dexterity do you have?
2.
And how many points do you have in drive?
2.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and roll 4 dice. You don't get a bonus because the rocket is not especially impressive. Let's see if you go to space.
Excuse me.
I mean, it's fine. It'll fly.
It's my craftsmanship.
Well, you got one success.
Okay.
All right, with one success.
My boots to space.
With one success, the rocket goes to space, but you do not.
Well, at least we got halfway there.
Yeah, you kind of, I mean, the reason that this is a good situation here is because while you try to ride the rocket to space, you actually fall off before you're too high up to hurt yourself. That's why it's a successful roll.
I'm still alive, boys.
You're still alive. So the rocket goes to space, but you do not. So this is basically the world that we are living in right now. Yeah, essentially. But the most frequent roll that you will be doing, Gura, is a perception check. Okay? So with a perception check, you can do this whenever you want. We don't want to do it too many times, but every time you enter a new scene, I recommend that you say perception check, because that means you want to look at your surroundings, and you will have to roll for that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So a perception check is going to be your wits. How many is that?
Not very much. 2.
2. All right. It's wits plus composure.
That's a 4. Okay. 2 and
4?
2. 4. So it's
Gotcha.
4 total, yeah.
All right, so you're gonna roll 4 dice. Let's see what we get here. So you did not perceive anything really at this point. This is what I would call a failure. Yeah, you have failed here. But the roll that you don't want, Gura, this is fine. You just simply don't accomplish what you wanted to do. This isn't gonna hurt you tremendously or anything like that. But Gura, if you roll 1 die and you get a 1, you're in trouble. Like big
I was gonna
trouble.
say it's red, so I don't think it can be very good.
No, it is not. Hey, well, first of all, red's a good color, but not in this game. Not when we're rolling dice using this application. So yes, I agree with you on that. You want to watch out for those 1s. And the way that I kind of run it personally is that if I see a 1 in a roll that fails, I'm maybe a little nastier. That's a personal rule that I put in for myself.
Ooh.
Just a teeny tiny bit nastier. Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, nasty. But if you get, here's another thing though. If you roll 1 die and, for example, let's take a look at your mental. So in academics, computer, for example, you're -3 unskilled. Let me tell you what that means. So basically, let's say that Scout wants to roll to do some computer hacking, even though she really doesn't understand computers. Right? We have Scout roll wits plus computer. Well, you have 2 wits. That's good. However, because you have 0 dots in computer, you take a -3 penalty. Now, what's 2 minus 3, Gura?
-1 or 0?
Yes.
Do you count the 0?
That's actually a really good question. Oh, math hurts my brain. It's a -1. It's a -1. Because it's a -1, if you can roll 1 die. We'll do it right now.
Okay.
A 3. Now, if you get anything other than a 10, you fail the activity.
What?
Even if you get a 9, you fail it.
I
Yeah.
guess Scout's not gonna be going near any computer machine.
Might be best to stay away from those confounded
Moving
machines.
picture boxes.
Moving picture boxes. Gotta stay away from those. All
They're of
right.
the devil.
They sure
Yeah.
are. They sure are. Yeah, employees of Satan. Yeah, we don't bother with them here. So,
None of them there.
yeah. So, that is neither here nor there, though, because we are going to begin the story in a place that you have actually set up for us. Before we actually dive in there, though, I want to show everyone your character sheet and your character art as well.
Yay!
Okay, so this is your character, Scout. So
and
cute.
she just cute. It's
So adorable.
so cute.
I love like the pouty look on her face. It's very
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah,
The
she'll kick your
face,
shit
the
in.
last, I was gonna say, that's the face, last face you see before she swings that. She's holding a forge hammer.
Holy
So
shit.
she's gonna knock your teeth in with that, probably. You like her abs? You see her
Yeah.
abs?
That
and
was
she's
the
got
first thing my eyes
tan
went to.
lines. Oh, you saw the abs first?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Very strong. And the tan lines are good too. She's been working hard.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's hard work. It's hard work.
Oh my gosh.
It's such hard work.
Hard work banging on some metal. That's for sure.
Yeah, she can't hear because of it, but it's all right. It's all about the passion.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You do have that hard of hearing flaw as well as illiterate flaw. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's that too.
I see. Well, that'll be
word's
interesting.
hard. That'll be very interesting.
It will be something, all right. Well, let's go ahead and show the character sheet. Here we go. So we've got Scout from Belt Buckle.
Belt buckle.
Yeah. Belt Buckle Anytown, USA. I don't know. It's somewhere.
Absolutely. Perfect.
Belt
Buckle
Buckle in
Anytown.
Anytown. Belt Buckle Anytown, USA.
Belt buckle anytime.
I like it. And let's see what else we got here. A farmhand. We got some interesting things to note. Weapon creation. That's going to be helpful.
Oh boy.
We got foraging, and for weaponry, aggressive light weapon. Okay, that could be helpful as well.
In teeny tiny text. Yeah.
Teeny tiny. That's all right. I'll read it out for the audience. And let's see, ambidextrous. Good thing you chose that because that's not something people can buy with EXP later. So nice.
You can buy stuff with EXP?
You sure can. We're gonna go over that in the first session.
It's like a video game.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they call it a TTRPG. It's like an RPG game, but it's with speaking and no newfangled gadgets. I bet that the folks in Belt Buckle who don't know a lot about fancy newfangled gadgets probably play a lot of TTRPGs because they don't have to go near those gosh darn moving picture machines.
They play chess, checkers, or
That's right.
scoop the pig pen.
That's my favorite game.
Oh yes.
Oh my gosh. We have, let's see, hardy, iron stamina, and renowned artisan. That's pretty dope. All of these will be pretty helpful to you. Let's go ahead and scroll down and see what else we got here. For the history of Scout, would you like to read this or would you like me to?
I can read it.
All right, do us the honors.
Okay, Scout grew up on a family farm in tiny Belt Buckle Anytown, USA. Lives with her pa, her ma, and her sister. She learned how to forge horseshoes at a young age and is now forging blades. The obvious next step up from horseshoes is weaponry. She was never taught to read, can only read basic texts, and I like to use the example of basic text such as toxic, do not ingest, but that's about it. Probably because it has a skull on it. She likes doing donuts with Pa's old Ford and was gifted a Harley for her 18th birthday. She's obsessed with watching old samurai and western films. Pretty much whatever VHS her parents had lying around was whatever she would stick in the old video player. Growing up in Belt Buckle has taught her ample rural survival skill. I can't say rural.
Rural.
Rural. God.
Yeah, it's
Survival
hard.
skills. So she can take care of herself in, I guess, a familiar environment, which would be rural. And she has a tendency to lack empathy and can be selfish due to having to make things work for herself by herself. Also, she likes kicking doors down. just because she can. I don't know, it's fun.
I love it. Wow. Somebody once told me, am I right? It's beautiful. I love it. Absolutely love it. We need to put more doors in this game. we need to put more doors in this game for sure.
Somebody once told me.
The world was gonna roll me. But thankfully, good enough for Scout. She is the sharpest tool in the shed. The sharpest tool. The sharpest tool. So, I really brought that out of nowhere. Hit you guys with that out of nowhere. Excuse me. I'm very excited for Scout's journey. This is gonna be a fun one. I've got some fun things planned. Now that I've hydrated myself, it's time that we finally begin the story. Let's go ahead and jump into this bad boy.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Yee. Let's see what kind of chaos is going to unfold from here on out. Let me set the scene for you, because we're starting off our journey in good old Belt Buckle Anytown.
Belt Buckle, hometown, baby.
That's right, Belt Buckle Anytown, USA. Here we go. I'll set the scene for you.
Setting the scene.
Going to Belt Buckle.
Did you get banjo music?
I sure did. I got a couple tracks with acoustic. Yeah, so some guitars. I got some guitar music.
Guitars. These are fancy farms, and look how close together they are. Wow, golly, is different. Look at the silo. That looks like it's from the. It's much newer than Scout's silo.
I mean, they probably have a decently old farm, but Belt Buckle is it's a very spread out kind of little town. So of course there are people that got the fancy new stuff, and then there are people that are suffering, like maybe. I don't know. Well, Scout's family is kind of an interesting case. You'll see why.
Oh boy.
So basically, let me set the scene for you. This is Belt Buckle. It's a town notorious for one thing and one thing only. Can you guess what that is, Gura?
Cow shit.
Close. You're very close. Nothing important ever happening.
Yep. That was my next guess.
Yup. Same thing, pretty much. Nothing happens here. So essentially, it's only a couple pegs below its decently boring neighbor, which is Mithden, about an hour or so away. All right. Now, taking in
Mithden.
Yeah, you guys know about Mithden. You've heard it. You've heard about it. But you personally, I don't think you've ever been there before.
No, ma'am.
No, you just kind of stuck around your own town. Yeah.
Definitely. You can't take time away from the farm is money. You can never take time away from it.
Exactly. And your family has been busy raking in those profits.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, indeed. Now, taking into account the population of living things in Belt Buckle, the stretch of land considered, let's see, maybe about 70% older folk, and the other 30% is pets and livestock. So.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess your kind is a little rare around these parts, Scout, as in, like, young people.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, you're one of the youngest people in town, aside from a new doctor who recently arrived. Yeah.
A doctor? Is he a witch doctor?
Ooh, good question. We gotta be suspicious of everything in the world of darkness.
Absolutely, especially a new person coming into town. People only leave Belt Buckle. They never come back in.
Yeah, exactly.
That's immediately suspicious. Everybody's gonna be. He or she will be the town talk for sure.
Yeah, you'll probably hear a lot of town gossip, indeed. Let's see. Everyone in a small town like Butt Buckle. Butt Buckle.
Pa's gonna say. Pa said I'm turning this Belt Buckle into a button.
Oh no, Papa, please.
No, Pa, please.
No, Papa. Oh my gosh. Well, since everyone in a small town like Belt Buckle knows everyone else, there's a fair bit of gossip, especially about you and your family, Scout.
Now, why?
Well, mostly, it's about how y'all managed to get the best materials for the sharpest of blades and swords.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys have, like, the best of the best, top quality shit. but it's always been a big mystery to the people in town, but to you there's always been a simple answer. Usually, Pawpaw gets the good stuff from the mine, brings it back to your forge, and you make a badass sword. That's basically all you know.
Yeah, sounds about right. I don't see why it's anybody else's business. Mind your own business. Scoop your own cow shit, and I'll scoop mine. Keep your nose out of my property.
That's right.
I'll give Paws a little musket. Not that I know how to use it, but
yeah, zero dots in firearms. You may want to ask Pawpaw for a little help first. Yeah, but I mean, aside from that, you know, your Pawpaw has kept you locked away on the farm and kind of just toiling away on your crafts, making the best weapons that anyone in the state could afford, but, you know, you don't really get any chance to, like, watch TV. You can't even read a dang book. Basically, you've been able to enjoy some of the finer things in life, like hard work, you know, making blades. You do tend to watch... Callus. Yeah, hand calluses. You do tend to watch some of your favorite movies, though.
Yes.
Your samurai flicks and westerns?
Yes.
Yeah,
On
that's
repeat.
basically all that you get a chance to watch, because, you know, you got some of those from, like, a local old video store, but you guys don't actually have cable, so.
Yeah, no. Definitely not.
Yeah, that discourages hard work, at least that's what Pawpaw says. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But, you know, that's just kind of how your life has been, and instead of asking a bunch of questions about it, you've been pretty respectful of Pawpaw and Mama's wishes until now. Just work hard, you know?
Yeah.
Work on the family farm.
Yes, ma'am.
But, yeah. In this town, though, where nothing happens, unfortunately for you, something has finally happened, Scout. Something kind of pretty unfortunate is actually the worsening condition of your father's health.
Yep. Papa's got TB? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing at that.
Something's going on with Pawpaw. You're not quite sure how or why, but, you know, even at the ripe age of what? Pawpaw's only like 45. He had you real young. You know, he's been getting slower. So in response, you've had to pick up the pace quite a bit for the sake of everyone in the family, pretty much.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So, where we're starting off this story is actually, Pawpaw has kind of settled down for a nap. And you like when Pawpaw settles down for a nap. Do you know why, Scout?
Why is that?
Because it means that you have access to the Ford.
Yeah, baby! Donuts.
Is it time for donuts?
He probably can't even hear a damn thing anyway.
True enough. He certainly can't hear. So, would you like to do some donuts?
Let's go do donuts. Am I doing the Ford or am I using my Harley?
I mean, since this is a rare opportunity it's up to you. It's a rare opportunity where Pawpaw is asleep. But it's up to you. You can do donuts in your Harley if you want. Up to you.
I hear banjos. Fuck it. We're taking the Ford. We're taking the Ford. Let's go.
All right, we're taking the Ford. So you hop inside your Pawpaw's Ford, grab those keys. You always know where he puts them, after all.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, so you're gonna go do some donuts. Where would you like to do the donuts?
In the old pig pen. They transfer them to another pen, so it's wide open.
All right, so you drive on down to the old pig pen, and you get ready to do some donuts. This is usually how you let off some steam, Scout. This is what you like to do in your free time. Yeah. So,
I'm excited.
I'm gonna need you to roll for me a drive and roll. I want your dexterity and drive.
All right, ma'am. That's a 4.
All right, 4d10. Here we go. We're doing some donuts.
Please don't roll pause car.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. There's no roll bars on this.
Unfortunately for you, Scout, you kind of forgot. So basically, Pawpaw's truck is actually a stick shift. And you know decently how to run a stick shift, but you've accidentally put it in the wrong, not in the correct drive. So essentially, the tires are feeling it. And Pawpaw may notice that you've been doing them donuts, but you don't crash into anything, thankfully.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Just burning too much rubber.
Yeah, just burning too much rubber, but you are making quite a mess out in the pig pen. At least you're getting some steam off, though. You're letting off some steam.
Definitely. Smells good too. Burnt
Yeah.
rubber. And
Burnt.
Ford interior.
Oh man, it's everyone's favorite smell in Belt Buckle. Yep.
Absolutely.
Belt buckle, land of interesting smells. Let's go ahead and do another. Let's do another roll for you to do some more donuts. Unless you'd like to stop. Would you like to keep trying to do some donuts?
We're gonna do one more round of donuts.
One more round of donuts. Here we go.
Can I go off? Wait. Never mind. Okay, we're gonna do one more round of something else.
All right, gotcha. You get one success, so you're making some good donuts, Scout. You had a rough start, but thankfully your donuts are looking real crisp, real circular, and not bad at all.
Not bad at all. Can I go off the jump that I made earlier?
Sure, absolutely. Let's go ahead and do that then. We'll have you roll another 4d10.
Some homegrown jumps.
That's right. You prepared for this. You built up this ramp yourself.
Lord help me, I don't crash this car.
That's what you think as you go barreling toward the ramp and... Oh no!
Oh my god!
Well, Scout. Well, see, here's the problem with the ramp that you built. You built up the ramp with a bunch of hay bales. Yeah. You kind of didn't realize. You didn't realize that this wouldn't be the way to build the ramp. You didn't know. I mean, you're a bladesmith. You know.
Exactly. I thought a 2x4 stacked on some hay bales surrounded by some cow patties was gonna do the trick.
What a shame. What a shame. And that's why Papa says you need to stick to your craft. You think as the ramp collapses and instead you go barreling toward the fence and you break the fence down.
Am I alive?
You are alive and you're not hurt, but the fence is destroyed and Papa's Ford has some scratches on the front of it, which he will notice.
That's right, I can buff that out. I can have a new fence in by next month. It'll be fine. I can fix this.
I have to beg forgiveness from Papa. You don't want the butt buckle. You don't want
I'm getting the belt buckle. I may as well just accept the fact I'm getting the belt buckle. I'm gonna be getting the belt buckle till I'm 25.
I mean at this point, yeah. Well, what do you choose to do as you kind of examine the front of the Ford and you realize that there's going to be trouble? What would you like to do from here?
Can I go get the old tarp that was covering it?
Sure.
Just cover it up with the tarp. Hope nobody knows.
All right. So you're gonna have to go grab the tarp from the tool shed, and you're gonna need to look for it. All right. So I want you to go ahead and roll your wits and intelligence to remember where the tarp is.
3.
All right.
It can't be that hard to find.
You did find it. You got one success.
Nice.
So you found the tarp, the usual one. You grab it and you cover up the Ford with it.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, it should be fine. I mean, Papa's worsening health has meant that he hasn't been leaving the house too much. So yeah, that's the good news.
That Ford was his pride and joy in the fact that I just pushed it real good. It's not gonna go over well, but I'm sure he'll be. No, I'm gonna. This is bad, but anyway.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
This is real bad.
You'll roll with the punches, though, Scout. You always do. Papa's been angry at you for worse things.
That's true.
Yeah, so that should be fine. Well, from here on out, Scout, you have about... Here, actually, the sun is rising in this picture. You did some donuts in the morning to, blow off some steam, but the day is just beginning, really. I guess Papa wasn't taking a nap. Papa was actually probably just sleeping. But everyone's about to start waking up pretty soon. So what do you choose to do, Scout? The world is open to you. You could do anything. You could get started on your chores. You could go to town. You could do anything that you want. What would you like to do?
Well, if the sun is just now coming up, I know Mom's gonna be making bacon soon, and within probably about 15 minutes, that's when Pa's gonna be waking up. And I don't know about my sister. Well, the marketplace doesn't open up. Oh, market might be open. Do you want to go into... We can go into town if you want.
Sure, if that's what you'd like, because the market will certainly be open at 7. People in Belt Buckle wake up real early to start work.
I should go see if they have any fresh eggs. That'd be real good.
Right.
Maybe that'll soften the blow, because I know we don't have any eggs, and maybe waking up to bacon and eggs will, lessen the belt buckle.
Lessen the butt buckle.
butt buckle I'm gonna get.
No butt buckle. All right. Well, that's a mighty fine idea, Scout. All right. Let's go ahead and go into town then. All right. We go into the main town area where the market is just about opening. Now, since this is a new scene, Scout, let's go ahead and have you roll perception. Do you remember how many dice that is? It's wits and composure.
Wits and composure. Okay, 4.
Let's play good old country. I kind of like this country music though.
music.
You know, I kind of like it actually. Let's keep this country music.
Gotta keep it while we're in town, at least.
Yeah, just while we're in town, while the market is rustling and bustling and hustling at this point in time. All right, 1 success. So you do perceive something. You have eyes, Scout. You definitely have eyeballs. So you enter the market, and it's pretty much usual as ever, business as usual. You see on either side of you are lined up stalls, mostly from the local farm produce and whatnot. You have, of course, a milk stall, there's a stall full of eggs, a farmer who sells vegetables, and some of them are competing with each other, but mostly people stay in decently friendly spirits, very
there's only one fella that Pa told me not to talk to, and that's the guy that makes his homemade moonshine. He says don't talk to that guy.
That's right. You can never forget as you pass by the stall of the guy who makes his homemade moonshine, your face kind of crinkles in disgust.
Well, actually, his name's Old Crinkle. Don't make eye contact with Old Crinkle.
Old Crinkle. Old Crinkle. Yeah, they call him that because everyone crinkles their face in disgust when they walk past him.
Yeah.
Good old Crinkle. Not a bad feller, just, not all together in the head. Might be the moonshine. We don't know.
You don't know what he puts in his moonshine. That's why you gotta stay away from him.
That's why you gotta stay away from old Crinkle. So you walk past Old Crinkle and all of the other very friendly merchants. I mean, most of them are people in like their 70s, 80s who have been working on the farm since they were kids. This is all that they know, and in some way that it's not too dissimilar from you. I mean, you were born and raised in Belt Buckle, and you'll probably die in Belt Buckle. You know this.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yup. But everyone knows you and waves. Oh,
Howdy.
hey, Scout.
Good morning.
Morning to you, Scout. You need some eggs. Would you like some eggs? They're fresh.
Yes, ma'am. Papa needs some eggs. Can I get me your freshest batch?
Absolutely. And you know what? I'll even throw in a little discount because it's you, Scout.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you kindly. I'm sure Pa will be real happy.
Oh, no worries at all. We all love your papa and mama, and she gives you some eggs. And so now you have some fresh eggs for discount.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, everyone in this town really are big fans of your mother and father. One reason that you know this is because your mother and father actually help out a lot of the old folks in town.
Do they host the bi-weekly bingo nights?
Yes, as a matter of fact, because Mama especially is a volunteer at the old folks' house.
Sounds familiar.
So she is so that is essentially what she does. Aside from the farm work, she'll go and like help at the volunteer at the old folks' house, and they take care of the old folks that are really old, like in their 90s, like about to pass. That's pretty much what they tend to do to help them out, essentially.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why your papa and mama are pretty popular around these parts. But so everybody likes you guys, even though there's been some gossip about how you guys have the best minerals and whatnot.
They're old. I can take them.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, sometimes some people speak decently passive aggressively, but most people are laid back and rather kind. So I know you can punch him though. You do have 2 dots in brawl, so or wait, 1 dot in brawl. So you need to in case you need to rustle and tussle with the muscle, you can do it.
I rustle and tussle with my
Yeah, with your muscle. Rustle, tussle with the muscle when you gotta hustle. Now, where would you like to go from here? You've gotten your eggs. Is there anything else in particular you'd like to look for?
Can I visit that doctor in town?
Oh, sure.
Can I walk by his house and just see?
See what's going on? Sure.
Let me see what his property looks like. Does he live in a tent? I mean, there's been all the rumor about it. I gotta see myself firsthand. I hope I don't run into him, but
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if he's nearby.
All right.
What kind of place he's living in.
I see.
What kind of life has he set up for himself here in Belt Buckle?
You betcha. Well, let's go ahead and, well, first, you actually don't know where the doctor lives, so you may need to ask one of the market people, one of the people in the marketplace if they know where the doctor lives.
Ah, okay.
All right. Would you like to do that?
Can I ask the nice lady that gave me the eggs?
Sure thing. Let's see. Well, since you already have, like, a bit of a pre-established relationship with this woman, she'll probably just give you the answer, so what do you say to her?
Howdy, ma'am. You don't happen to know about that new doctor in town? Whereabout he's sitting? Whereabouts? Where is he? Can I find this doctor?
Oh yes, the new doctor. Oh, he's mighty kind. You should definitely go pay him a visit and welcome him. He's, let's see, if you go straight out of the market, take a right, and then take another left at the old silo, and then one more right at the really old windmill, you'll see that he's living in a trailer.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Well, you take care now, dear. Tell your mama and papa I said hello. Tell them Eunice said hello.
Thank you, ma'am. Will do.
All right.
What was your name?
Eunice.
Eunice. Yes, ma'am. Eunice. Thank you. Have a good one.
You take care
God
now.
bless.
All right. So you go ahead and you head towards the doctor's house. And here's the question though. Are you able to remember the directions? That's the question. We need you to roll wits and intelligence because you didn't have any paper on you.
I definitely don't remember what you said now. Wits. It's a 3 total.
3? Gotcha.
3.
And by the way, Gura, this is something, now I'm about ready in the story to tell you that you can do this. So, if you look on your sheet, you have something called willpower. So basically, you have several dots in there, right? So in the story, if you want to get a +3 dice to your roll, essentially increasing the probability you'll get a success, you can use one of those dots. So you can say, Callie, I want to expend willpower. I want to use a willpower dot. So on your sheet, you'll cross out one of the dots because you're using it. And then, for example, this roll, 3d10, would become 6d10. So you'd roll 6 dice instead of 3.
Willpower, that's under merits, right?
Yep, the willpower, let's see, it's on the right side of your sheet. It's under your health bar, I believe.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, let's find this doctor. Can I...
Would you like to use a willpower point? Sure.
Yes, please.
You can if you want. Absolutely. All right, here we go. All right, so with 1 success, you remember.
Thank God.
That's the good news. That's the good news. You take a minute and you kind of stumble along the way, and kind of, have to scratch your head a little bit, but you do eventually find it. Over time, you manage to finagle your way over there. And you make it over to the doctor's house.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Can I knock on his door?
Sure thing. You knock on the door.
I wasn't gonna talk to him, but now I gotta know. I figure I'm here, I may as well introduce myself.
All right, sure thing. Well, you knock on the door, and there's no answer, sadly.
So I knock again.
You knock again. And you hear a voice behind you say, hello there, ma'am.
Behind me?
Yeah.
Howdy.
Howdy. Hello. Do you turn around?
Oh, okay, I see. How close behind is he? They are.
So it's, you think it's a dude, and he's maybe, like, 10 feet behind you, so not especially close.
Alright, I'll just spin around and greet him then.
Okay.
Oh, hey there, mister. Heard you were new in town. Want to come by and introduce myself?
Hi. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name is Scout.
Oh. Well, it's very nice to make your acquaintance.
What's a fella like you doing here in Belt Buckle, mister?
Oh,
everybody knows you only leave Belt Buckle. We already got a doctor, unless he died and I'm not sure.
Well, actually,
Are you an animal doctor instead? You got one of those horse tranquilizers, maybe? I know old Pecky's got a big horse she needs to take care of.
Tranquilize? No, I'm a doctor for humans. Actually, I specialize in elderly cases.
Elderly?
Yeah, I mean, the old folks in Belt Buckle, I've done some of my research, and in the news, you know, it's strange how in the news there's so many reports of old folks dying left and right, and I just felt like there was something I could do if I came here.
Sir, they're dying of old age. What are you, a witch doctor? Got some magic mushrooms up in this old trailer of yours?
No, do not get it twisted. It's not like that. I mean, if you look at the cases, though, they seem so mysterious. The case studies, it doesn't seem right. It just, there's something off about it. I don't think
you know what else
they're
doesn't
dying.
seem right? It doesn't seem right how you just decide to park your trailer up in here like you own the place. Do you have a permit for this land, sir? Passed it with the mayor?
I mean, I've met the mayor, and she's very kind, but I don't know of any permit that I need to have the trailer here.
See, well, we could be planting crops where your trailer here is sitting collecting dust and God knows what else you got up inside that trailer, so... I'm not meaning to come off harsh or anything, but I'm just, I love Belt Buckle, and I want to make sure that I keep the people of Belt Buckle safe, so, I guess I'm gonna be keeping an eye on you, sir.
Okay, that's I totally understand. I really only just want to help people here. That truly is my only concern. I'm Dr. Nice, by the way.
Dr. Nice?
Yeah.
You got one of them PDFs?
PDF?
Yeah.
PhD?
Sure.
Yeah.
Where?
It's in my house. I'm sure that you don't trust me enough to come inside, but I can bring it out and show you.
You want to see my knife?
Well, if you'd like to show it to me, but first I'd like to get into my home, and maybe, in case you're going to hurt me with it, I can lock the door.
Well, I don't mean to scare you, Mr. Nice. Perhaps I'll see you... You surely know about bingo night, don't you?
I love bingo night. I would love to come.
Well, you haven't been to a belt buckle bingo night.
I haven't.
Bingo, boingo, belt buckle bingo night.
Oh, yeah, yes, it sounds like quite the time. I'm very interested in getting to know the residents of the town.
What color hair is that, sir?
What color hair?
Underneath your hat.
Oh, it's brown.
All right. Well, I'll let you have a nice day. Thank you for being so pleasant to me this morning. I hope you have a nice one. Would you like an egg?
Oh, well, I haven't had breakfast yet, so that would be very kind. I would greatly accept it.
Well, here you go. I'll remember this as a token of my appreciation of you being so nice.
Oh, wow, that's very sweet of you. Thank you. He seems a little confused. You've become so kind, but he's happy nonetheless. Okay.
Now, Dr. Nice, can I ask you, how long you been here, Dr. Nice? Let me start with that. One more thing before I get going.
Oh, let's see. I came here about 2 months ago.
2 months ago?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. Are you a liar, Mr. Nice?
No, I wouldn't lie to you. If you'd like, you can roll to see if he's lying.
I'm going to roll and see if he's lying.
All right. You can roll a wits and subterfuge roll. So count your wits and your subterfuge dots.
That's only a 2?
All right, it's only a 2, and then -1 unskilled, so this is a luck die. Would you like to expend willpower?
Yeah, give me 1 willpower.
All right.
This guy's suspicious. I don't like him.
Yeah, you really don't want to mess up this roll, but let's see what happens. Okay, 2 successes. 2 successes, yay. All right, so
Can I
here's
beat him
what
up?
you...
I choke him. Wait. I grab him in a chokehold and I slam him against his trailer.
Wait, first, would you like to hear...
Is he?
First, would you like to hear the result of the roll?
Yeah, sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It's a great plan B. We'll have it logged up for actions to do. The result of the roll is that he's not lying, though.
All right, but I'm still gonna do it anyway. I just want to
All
scare
right,
him.
you betcha. Okay, you can either use intimidation or brawl in this. I'll let you choose which one you want to do. Do you want strength or strength plus brawl or strength plus intimidation?
I'm gonna do plus intimidation, so that's
All
4.
right, 4 dice. You got it.
Yeah.
All right, you put him in a chokehold. Okay, that's pretty good. And I'm gonna have him roll to resist. So you got 2 successes, and he's gonna roll to resist you, but he's a weak guy. He's a little scrawny dude. So let's see how he did. Only 1 success, so you win in this situation, and you put him in a chokehold, put him up against the trailer. The dude is 5'9".
That's a fair fight. You do that easy.
So you put him in a chokehold, put him up against the trailer, and he just kind of yells out, "Why? What did I do? I'm sorry if I've offended you. I'll go into my trailer and never come out again."
Don't say by the way. Hold on, I'm thinking.
Oh, take your time, take your time.
Scout says, if you notice your trailer start rattling and shaking and rumbling like a great earthquake in the middle of the night, don't come crawling to any of us here in Belt Buckle, got it?
Yes, understood. Please let go of me.
Have a nice day, sir.
Thanks! And as soon as you let him go, do you let him go? Or do you hold on to him?
I'll let him go. I'll let him, maybe one more squeeze, but then I'll let him go.
One more little squeeze. He lets out a little croaking noise. Yeah, and as soon as you let him go, he runs into his trailer, slams the door shut, and locks it.
Good.
You have successfully intimidated the hell out of Dr. Nice. Incredible.
What is he doing here, though? That's so weird.
Yeah, I mean, from what you remember from the conversation, the only information you can glean from this is that, okay, he's here to help old folks. You know, big deal. There are a lot of old folks here, and old people die. You know, you are aware of this.
It's a circle of life, though. Everybody here is perfectly happy in Belt Buckle. We don't need any witch doctors.
Yeah,
magic medicine men.
Medicine men. Yeah, those dang intruders. All right. Well, what do you choose to do from here?
Well, we got our eggs. We got some donuts in. We did some frustration release, some farm yoga.
There are a couple things that you could do at this point, Scout. You could return home and rest, but you do still have some chores to do. You haven't foraged anything today.
Well, let's do that. Let's head on over to the forge.
And also, it is breakfast time. We can't forget breakfast.
Can't forget breakfast. Ma needs her eggs.
That's right. So maybe that's the first step, but we can head to the forge as well. I mean, they're same place, so head on over to the homestead. And as you approach, you see your sister is actually tending to the cows, the livestock in the yard that's next to the road that leads up to your house. And she greets you and says, "Hey, Scout, what's going on?"
Just shaking some eggs and squeezing some doctors. What's up?
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Wow, what a riot you are, Scout. It's time for breakfast.
Shaking and baking, yeah.
Shaking and bacon. Oh man, yeah, Ma's gonna make bacon for breakfast. And you got the eggs? Is that what I see in your hands?
Eggs on discount.
Whoa, all right. It's gonna be a good one today. She jumps over the fence.
Is she still around? Can I ask her? I'm the older sister. Can I ask her if she can take care of Pa's truck for me?
What do you say to her?
I'm gonna say, uh-oh, this is gonna be a roll for like, I'm gonna try and pass it out. I'm gonna say, one of the bulls got loose and ran headfirst into the old Ford. I was taking it out to change the oil.
I see. Now here's the role that you're gonna have to do, Scout. Normally I'd say this is a lie, so let's use subterfuge. However, if you're playing it off like a story, like you're telling a grand tale, I'll let you use expression and either manipulation or presence.
Okay, can I use presence?
Sure.
And expression?
Okay.
Just 5.
5? Okay, that's a pretty good roll. All right, to convince your sister to take care of the mistake that you made. You got 1 success.
Nice.
Okay. You got 1 success, and I'm gonna have her roll to resist, but she doesn't have a very high roll in this regard for her stats, so.
Nah, I'm older.
see.
She knows. Uh-oh.
All right, well, you guys tie. However, in this situation, she's gonna put up a bit of a fuss, be like, oh, why has it gotta be me, sis? Really? I'll do it, but you owe me one.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not kidding about that favor. You owe me a favor,
Yeah.
she says as she walks off.
Yeah. And
All
there's
right.
a witch doctor
I
in
won't
town.
forget it. A witch doctor. A witch doctor?
A witch doctor.
Huh? Oh, that's that doctor that Pawpaw's been going on and on about. Oh, I see. Wow, he must be a real troublemaker.
I don't know. I don't think he'll be much trouble. I don't think we have to worry about him much. If he does, though, I'll pay him another visit. I'm sure he won't enjoy that. Knock on the door.
Oh, that's my older sis. I know you too well, she says as she walks off. She knows you too well, Scout.
Nice, though. We fixed the truck, or at least we don't get the blame for it if something happens.
I mean, it would seem so, because it looks like younger sister's going to go work on it, so it'll probably be fine. You don't know yet, though. Pawpaw hasn't seen the Ford, so.
Oh, good. That's all right,
Yet
though.
remains to be seen. Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah. So, what do you choose to do next, Scout? You're here in the front yard.
Should we head in and say good morning to Mom?
If you'd
give her
like.
the eggs, and then we can start on our chores?
Yeah, if you'd like to.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, so you head into the house, and this is a new scene, so let's roll perception.
Oh, okay. That's
right.
a four, right? Yeah.
4d10, right. And at any time, by the way, you can ask me, I want to roll perception, and we'll roll perception for you. At any time that you want to perceive the area around you.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Can I kick
see.
the door in?
1, 2. All right, you kick the door in. I'm not even going to have you
Nice.
roll for that. That's just a good thing to do. Yeah, you kick the door in, and Mama isn't even surprised. She's used to this with you. So you kick the door in, and she doesn't even flinch, but you see that she's making some bacon. And
Morning, Mama.
Oh, hello there, Scout. What's that you got in your
Morning.
hands?
I got you some fresh eggs from the marketplace. I can't remember that woman's name for the life of me, but I got some discount eggs. She hopes you and Pa are doing well.
Oh, you got them from Eunice. Well, I'll be damned. How very sweet. Well,
Yeah,
I'll
can I
be.
I've been up all night, Ma. Can I have 6 pieces of bacon today instead of 3?
Oh, well, let's see. Well, I'm not really feeling in the mood for bacon anyway, so I'll give you some of mine.
Thank you, Mama.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go head off and do some chores before breakfast. Do I have time for that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, nice. Can I
Alrighty.
kiss Mama on the cheek?
Why?
Mwah!
Yeah.
And kick the door open.
You kick the door open again.
Hold on. Has Pa woken yet? Is Pa awake yet?
Oh, Pawpaw is just getting up. He's putting on his jeans.
All right, that's fine. Okay, see you in a bit.
All right, have a good day doing your chores. Be sure to work hard.
Thanks, Mama. You know I will.
All right. So you exit the house, and you said you wanted to start your chores?
Yes.
All right. So let's go to the forge then.
Ooh, to the forge.
Yeah, that's where your chores are, at the forge.
I
the
smell
forge.
that.
I can smell it from here.
Ah.
Smoky. It's that forge smell. Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what do we have today?
Well, let's see.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.